facts about themselves with you. So starting with Anil.
Hey guys, my name is Anna. I attend a school in St. Paul called Washington Technology Magnet School. My highlight of the week has to be visiting Google, mainly due to the diversity. And something I'll take back to Minnesota from this experience has to be that every ambition starts with the decision to try.
Hi guys, I'm Fatima, and I go to Humboldt High School in St. Paul. And my favorite part of this week was going to Facebook because I like the facilities, I like the whole campus-like area. One thing I'll take back is everything has a variable. All you have to do is just try to figure out what the variable is and find the X point.
My name is Ariana and I'm from Washburn High School. My favorite company has to be Indiegogo because not everybody is generous to help out other people and their causes. One thing I take back to my communities is that everything is hard, but at least you have to do is just try.
My name is Cher, and I'm from Patrick Henry High. My favorite company that we visited was Facebook because they had an awesome campus. And one thing I'll take back to Minnesota is that try new things. You never know if you like them.
Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Elijah. I am from Roosevelt High School, and my favorite part of this trip was going to YouTube because, you know, YouTube is a place where they have all the videos and stuff and collections of memories. One thing that I'll take back to Minnesota with me is a learning experience, you know.
Hi, my name is Cameron Frankie. I'm from Washington Technology in St. Paul. My favorite company to visit was Facebook because it had a very welcoming community and it was a beautiful campus as well. One lesson that I'll take back to St. Paul is that no matter what your goal is, if you work hard enough, you can attain it.
Hi, I'm Mickey Edwards from Minneapolis, Minnesota. I also go to South High. My favorite company to visit was Facebook, definitely because of the community that they had there and just the diversity and the interaction between the people that I saw. And what I'll take back to Minnesota is that to always have persistence and just keep doing what you're doing and always be you.
Hey guys, I'm Micaiah, and my favorite company to visit was Indiegogo because I like the concept of people helping people. And a concept that something I bring back to my community is happy wife, happy life.
Hi, my name is Samaya Harville. I go to Brooklyn High School. My favorite company to visit is Harvard Google because I love new technology they use and I like the one thing I'll be taking back when I go back to Minnesota is that we should all try new challenges because we never know what's going to be.
Hi, my name is Athena. I'm from Washington Technology. My favorite company we visited was Facebook because of their large campus. One thing I'll take back is to never give up.
Hi, I'm Gus, and I'm from Southwest High School. And my favorite place to visit was probably Google because the cafe there was really nice. And something I'll bring back to Minnesota is that you should always try new things.
Hi, Humble High School. The company that I visited and I liked was YouTube because it was pretty cool seeing like what they made videos and their recorders. And one thing I'll bring back is if you don't try things like new things, you'll never know that. You gotta try different things to like. Trying new things is like awesome.
Hi, my name is Tayshawn. I go to Humboldt High School. My favorite company to visit is Facebook because it's an app I use every day. And something that brings me back home is everything I learned from the companies we visit.
Hi, my name is Yusnat and I'm from Humboldt High School. And my favorite company was Google because of all the unique people and like how everyone was so diverse coming from different places. And one thing that I would take back is to go for like what you have passion for and what you love with major determination, and that California is crazy with their hills.
My name is Sam Cheehawk. I also go to Southwest High School. My favorite my favorite place we went was probably Google because it had a super creative and huge campus. One thing I'll probably bring back is that your attitude really affects how you do in life.
My name is Raven. I go to Hiawatha Collegiate, which is in Minneapolis. And the favorite company that we visited was Google because of all there was pretty much not one person that was the same as someone else. And one thing I'll take back is probably just keep trying new things and meet new people because you'll never know what you have in common with somebody.
Let's give a round of applause and congratulations to our 2015 Thank you, students. We are also privileged to have three esteemed entrepreneurs and tech leaders with us today as our judges. I want to introduce and thank Wayne from Build Up BC. Melinda from Change Catalyst. Laura from Matter BC. AKA the WHL, right? Yeah. Also known as WHL. Yes. All right, so now we're going to kick out the pitches and just explain a little bit about how the mechanics will work. We have 4 teams today, and you all heard the challenge that they were trying to solve, which is that there has just been an Ebola outbreak in the Twin Cities, and they had to design a technology solution from a point of view of somebody affected by the crisis. So there are 4 teams. Each team will have 5 minutes to pitch on stage, and they'll get some feedback and take questions from our judges. And then we'd like to turn it over to you, audience members, to ask some questions and give them feedback as well. So start thinking about that. Great. So without further ado, let's welcome our first team, Team HCO.
So thank you for coming. As you know, my name is Jason, and this is Gus, Samaya, and Athena. And our group is called HCO, or stands short for helping connect outbreaks around the world. And so this is like a company in which we use an app this is a company in which we use like an app to connect people from quarantine areas so they could get like news fast. Oh wow.
I know firsthand how I've used a loved one from a big piece of love. My brother Kyle died in Liberia. He went to Liberia to help out the Ebola outbreak. I was talking to him every single day, and after I didn't hear from him for 2 weeks, I was starting to know what to do. I got a phone call 2 weeks later saying that he was dead. And that's when I said, that's why we made this app, so we can know what's happening and when it's happening, so we don't find out like my brother died the way I did.
Okay, so the app's called HCO Update, and HCO Update is a free multi-platform app that provides free maps, medical articles, and information about the quarantine.
So some of our current investors are Blue Cross Blue Shield of California, Google, Ventures, Casier, Permanente, and the reason that the investor was because we gave them prototypes at the time of the Ebola outbreak, which proved to be really successful. So in this project, we need like $1.5 million to access to Google to present our database and to develop our own app.
I'd like to talk to you about critical nature of trust. Our info is the most trusted because it's overseen by physicians, and we understand through our Hippocratic oath this most personal and private human connection.
And also, I would just like to add that for internet purposes, for our app, if there are any worst case scenario that internet would go down, we would use the Google Loon, the balloon that goes in the air, to get internet anywhere. So thank you for listening. We hope you like it. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Hi, Team HCO, it's a great job, first of all, and I love your pitch. I love how you implemented your personal story, and also the HIPAA compliance, and also you put in how much money you want to raise when you database. I'll probably say like, one question would be, how do you market the app in terms of getting, just getting the word of mouth, like letting people know that this app exists to the world?
Probably TV ads, billboards.
Great job, guys. That was awesome. I really like the way that you structured your pitch. The story, kind of like you said, really hit home, and I think really provided the context for what you guys are building. So, good job. I guess the question I have is, how are you going to get folks to download this before the outbreak happens so that they have it when they need it?
I'm probably going to talk about it on the news, tell everybody, like, we're going to try to make the alert really quick as fast as we can. To be honest, we were so glad I forgot to speak to that part, but I think that will always be our own way. I think we should do it through the news, as my opinion.
Thank you.
Yeah, again, good job, and great job bringing your own personal story to us. My question is, you're bringing a lot of different people together on the app, and is there a place for doctors to come together and for people to come together to find their families? Is there a place for each of them to kind of meet together and talk?
On our app, we had like a video message kind of thing, so you can talk to people inside the quarantine zone so you know what's happening, how they're feeling personally. Also, for the doctors and everything like that, there's going to be like articles and information that you need to know on the app, so you know all the symptoms and everything like that you need to know about the Ebola outbreak.
Great, we have time for a couple questions from the audience. Anyone?
It was so clear there are no questions. All right.
Next up, we have the team who's called Land of 10,000 Drones. Come on, guys.
Imagine you are a citizen who is terrified, frightened, and distressed because you are in a quarantine zone as a result of an Ebola outbreak. We are the land of 10,000 drones. I'm Cameron, and this is my partner, Mickey. These are our product designers, Akaya and Elijah. Through interviews, we discovered that people became anxious and scared when a disease had the potential to harm their families and their communities. Through our understanding of the outbreak in West Africa, we know that their lack of knowledge about Ebola contributed to the widespread of the disease. We understand that uneasy citizens need information about Ebola in general, like symptoms and procedures, and they also need information about the location and spread of the disease in their own neighborhoods. Due to this need, we developed an unmanned vehicle containing drones that will provide specific information about Ebola and its spread in the users' neighborhoods.
Our drones provide neighborhood-specific information, so people are getting information that directly impacts them. The drones that are attached will detach from the unmanned vehicle and travel into multiple houses, providing that information on the disease. That makes it more efficient and to get into the citizens, to get the information to the citizens faster. Both our primary vehicle and our drones are unmanned to prevent the spread of disease, as opposed to having human informants go door to door. However, we include the call center and video chat features to provide the comfort of human contact and to provide answers to any unique questions our drones don't have answers to. The drone features a sensor that tells the drone to move away if people reach to touch it in order to prevent any possibilities of the drone carrying the virus. Our device also recognizes different languages and collects disease data for researchers and epidemiologists.
Our business partners include the CDC, who provided us with highly experienced epidemiologists who help map the disease and predict its spread. Hummer and Google, who provided us with unmanned car technology. Microsoft, who helped us develop and design our drone screen operating system. And finally, Airware, a San Francisco-based drone designing company. They provided us with our drones designs. This is our expected profit growth. Our product's profits will grow exponentially in the coming 5 years. If you need more information, see us after our pitch. After this outbreak ends, our drones and vehicles will be helpful in future outbreaks around the world. In summary, to help provide the assurance and information terrified communities in the quarantine need, we are asking for $4 million to produce our drones and unmanned vehicles. Thank you for your time. Questions?
Awesome. I think I'm going to invest because of the hockey stick. Yes, definitely. My question is, because you have these unmanned, I would say unmanned or unwomaned drones, could they also be used for medical supplies and food and water to bring in much needed supplies to people as well?
Yes, that's definitely yes. We just are focusing primarily on information right now, but supplies is definitely something that people need as well.
I enjoy the gender equality though. Very important. Great job, guys. That was awesome. I liked how you started with the need right away. You guys really have a great set of partners, and clearly you're going to have a bright future, so I was totally impressed in you. I guess just a question I have is, how many do you think you need to deploy for the current outbreak right now?
So for the current outbreak right now, it depends on the population of the area that we're deploying them in. So if it's a population of around 10,000, we're going to at least need to deploy at least 200 drones because half that population are families.
Cool, thank you.
Again, great pitch. I love how throughout your pitch you kept answering questions that was like coming up right now. Like, oh, well, how are you going to prevent the drones from getting germs themselves? You're like, oh, you have a sensor, radar. So you alert, you're back. And we took the drone. That was cool. I love the hockey stick. One question I kind of had, put my food hat on, is you have your partnerships, you have to provide the material for the drone, but what's the exact business model? So I get the safety aspect, but who's paying you for in the business? Like what's the business model?
The government.
The government. Great answer. Great answer.
Any questions from the audience?
So what
You can
happened?
stand up and introduce yourself. That'd be great.
Sorry, I'm Brian. I work at Google. What happens to your profits if we cure Ebola?
There are other diseases that this product would be efficient for. So we would just make profits off of those diseases.
Great. Any other questions?
Yeah. So my name is Fadi. Have you thought about other places where you could use these drones when there's no Ebola, to cure it? Other cases where it couldn't work also to save other lives?
Well,
maybe overseas or to help out with different organizations or like maybe in the army or just different things here and there that are.
and then there's also like always it seems that there is a disease outbreak somewhere on this planet. A lot of the planet lives in poverty where they don't have proper health care, so disease is inevitable, and this can just help prevent the spread.
Tell the government to pay more.
What would you do if the government didn't give you any money and there's no bad answer?
Well, we would probably raise awareness within the communities, so that way they would petition for the government to give us money.
Awesome. Let's give it up for Leonard.
Wonderful. So let's welcome our third team, the North Star Rescue Team.
Good evening. My name is Yusna, and we are the North Stars Rescue Team. We have designed the Blue Crisis Communication Platform. So imagine that in Minnesota there is an Ebola virus outbreak. We have a medical professional who works in the area, and his family is caught in the quarantine zone. And his goal is to contain and eradicate the disease, but he's having difficulties communicating to the affected communities and to his wife and 9-year-old daughter. There is a lack of access to patients in the community.
To solve this problem, we've designed, we've also designed a drone we call the Blue Stars Crisis Communications Drone. We allow two-way communication for medical professionals and citizens of the quarantine zone. The drones allow medical professionals to access patients with less risks of contamination, more patients with less risks of contamination. I'll just explain the features of our drone. So as you can see, it's got this big screen in the middle. That's to allow the citizens of the quarantine zone to actually see the doctor's face. I think that would be like could make them trust who was talking to them and be able to relate more instead of just some monotone voice. When it lands, or is at like eye level with the citizen that it's trying to reach, the screen will rotate upwards 90 degrees so you can more easily see the doctor. That professional. It has speakers on both sides so you can hear what they're saying. A camera here, and also a camera down here intruded under the model. So the pilot of the drone can see what's going. And the infrared scanner to see where people are and maybe get basic demographics on who might have Ebola and who probably doesn't. It has a design to make it look like there's two band-aids on both sides. We thought that would make people not feel as scared of it and not run away when they see this hovering around near them versus other designs which look more intimidating. Also, outside of the quarantine, we have a drone base where, because we know that drones carrying the virus may be an issue, even though you don't have to touch this, they might sneeze on it or something. So after every mission, they land in this base and get chemical cleansing to rid themselves of the virus, which they may have picked up. Also recharge. In the future, we hope to expand our product and add other things such as mobile digital billboards, which could go through quarantine zones and spread news of the virus, maybe when the quarantine will be uplifted, what's happening inside and outside the quarantine, and other things. Also, in the future, we hope to use the drones and billboards for preventative measures, because we know a lot of people only go to the hospital when they are sick, and if everyone can get vaccinated for these viruses before they even became an issue, that would, I think, prevent a lot of future deaths, and also just remind people to get to regular checkups.
With that said, all we're asking for is $2 million to begin saving the Twin Cities from future devastation. And you wouldn't want a traumatic experience to happen to your little girl, And then and we hope that you find it in your heart to be part of a revolution changing the world. I'm very happy to answer any questions. Thank you.
Good job, guys. That was awesome. I really liked how you guys set the context right away. I liked also how you thought a little bit about the design and the Band-Aids thing. It does make drones less scary for me personally. So I guess I actually have two questions if I have time. So first is, I've actually never interacted with a drone, and so I was wondering if you could tell me. I was wondering if you guys could tell me, I were somebody who's gonna get information from a drone, how I would do that. Would I wave it down, or could you walk me through that experience?
We were planning on just sending drones to neighborhoods and using the infrared scanners to see where people are, because we're trying to spread information to everyone in the city. We don't currently have a system planned that would make people be able to contact drones, but we would definitely consider that for future revisions of our product.
Cool. And then, so I recently saw another pitch, I don't remember where, about a drone company trying to solve this exact problem. I was wondering if you could tell me how you'd be different from that company.
Well, starters came first, but also they have some sort of vehicle that carries around the drones. We didn't see that necessary. We thought that the drone's battery life would last long enough and they could just go back to the base. And that way we could have multiple drones flying around at the same time without having to build a ton of other vehicles to carry around the drones. Also.
And then you're able to FaceTime and Skype with the doctors. It's more comforting instead of using monotone and Because like if you're like having a virus outbreak, you want comfort and like support.
Thank you. Awesome. I also like the Band-Aids. I think that's a nice touch, and the design of it, you really put a lot of thought into how it's designed. And I also like the video quality that you added to it as well. So my question is, I assume, are the doctors in the drone base, or where would the doctors be located?
So the doctors would usually be, they'd be in the quarantine area. Right? They'd be outside, I guess. They'd be somewhere, just contacting you while you're inside.
So the second part of my question is how will you keep the doctor safe, or is that part of what you're doing?
Well, see, the point of the drone is that the doctors don't have to go inside the quarantine area. We were thinking the doctors could just be at their place of work, and the people, like some of the operators of the drone base would be able to connect the doctors with the people inside through.
So they'd be far away.
They could even work from home, doesn't really matter, as long as they can contact the people in the quarantine area kind of face to face over a computer.
Awesome. I love how you put, again, a lot of emphasis on the design of the drone, and how your key, the refrigerator, we're talking about, so people don't be scared, right? That's key today, especially drones, like deploying drones, no matter what the medical or so forth. With that being said, have you considered using your drone for more than just communication, but actually deliver medicine to people on the spot?
Right now, I think our main mission is communication, but I think the drones could be at we're planning on selling these drones or like giving the drone resource to medical organizations such as Red Cross, World Health Organization, Doctors Without Borders, etc. So the drones would be at their disposal. So we could definitely revise them to transport medicine, food, water, that sort of thing. But right now, I think our main task was communication.
And if you invest in us with the $2 million, we can start step by step, and then build the drones and have it like send information first, and then we can like gain more money from that, and like so to the point where we'll be able to deliver like medicine just like right on the spot. Thank you.
Great. Do you have any questions from the audience? I know there's some questions. All right. Thank you.
All right, and our fourth and final group is Team Inspire. Come on, guys.
Hi guys, I'm Fatima and this is Anna, and we are the engineers. And over there is Akaya and Shur, and they are the brains of the operations. And our team is called Team Inspired. Our team is called Team Inspired. And what we're doing is we are here to build a device that helps frightened pre-teenagers who are within the quarantine zone, who need to know where their family is and if they have the virus or not. What they are home alone and they're scared. They just walk through the door, nobody's home, and they're just trying to figure out what their next step is. And me personally, I have an experience with that because I lost 3 family members from the Ebola virus, so I know how frightened and scared people are when they hear that their family has been taken away and tested on from all of this.
Hey guys, so here we have this device. It's a component for DNA scanning multiple languages. which is audio, live video, chat, and also live support. This device is a component of a whole network right here, which consists of 2 servers. The first server is pretty much a communication style. First, what it does is that it takes DNA data and takes it to our main network, which is Program Inspire, which is right here. And it does some remarkable things, like match and connect you to loved ones in real time, discover outreach to public, and also an algorithm which predicts future outbreak location based on outbreak patterns. The second server is nothing like ever before. Unlike our competitors, which focus only on communication during outbreaks, we also try to control the outbreak ourselves by implementing our device with a DNA scan, a thermal scan, which scans your body temperature and sends it to a hospital. And with that, they can diagnose if you either have a virus or not. And also, after the outbreak is over, we could help with using our Program Inspire. We could help in the Middle East predicting where some hostile locations and everything else.
Yes, so what we're asking for is $5 million to get this tablet started, to get it personalized for every household, so the person who is coming into the household can know exactly what to do and what's happening and inform them on step-by-step what is going on. So, yeah, I guess that's it. So, thank you for listening.
Great job. I believe your team, we haven't done some winners, but best mock-up. I love your mock-ups when you have on the screen. I love the person story. I like the device and how with the thermal scanner. And the device reminds me of the Internet of Things type connection device to the cloud and the scanner. So great job. I guess my question would be, what would be your selling point? Not give your selling point, but what would be your price for the device that you would ask people to put in their homes?
Okay, so there is approximately 50,000 households around the area. So that would be $100 for every household. So for the device, it would be $100 for every household, basically.
Yes, I agree that your motto is awesome. Is that you, by the way, or just somebody who was I have a couple of questions, but the first one is, so $5 million to get to all the households, how will you get them to the households during the quarantine? Will you need to partner with other, other companies or maybe drone companies, drone delivery companies?
Could you repeat your question again?
How would you get these to all of the households in the quarantine area? And the second part of that question is, what kinds of partnerships will you need in order to do that? Would you need to partner with, say, a drone company?
Yeah, that would totally work. We could work with the drone companies, either one of them. Or I'm not choosing here, so. And we could actually end up working with, the World Health Organization, because, they have, the Army and stuff come in, that kind of stuff, the CDC and stuff, and, yeah, we could pass it out that time. That would be awesome.
Yeah, and we were kind of thinking, when they come in to take the people, we were thinking they would leave a message like, oh, we've taken your family, they've been quarantined, they have the virus, and leave the box there. That's how they would get the item that they needed through when they come take it, because it is personalized. So every family does have one if your family gets taken away.
Hey guys, nice job. I really like how you guys started the emotional story of a teenager. It definitely makes it more real and more urgent. So my question is, or I guess first of all, I feel like it might be hard to get people to adopt a new device, just given the fact that everyone just uses the
Because not everybody has a device.
My last question is, in order to build something like this, you're going to need a lot of serious medical expertise. What kind of expertise do you have on your team to really add that component?
We don't have any in our team, but we have ties with hospitals in local areas that help us with that kind of stuff.
Yeah. One more point. I love how you started off that you two were engineers, those are the brains. A lot of times with tech companies and so forth, like engineers are the brains. So all I can say, all four of you are the brains of the company. You just happen to be engineers. All right, great job.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, thank you very much. Wonderful. So at this point, I am going to excuse our judges to head over to the back areas for your deliberation. And I'm going to invite all of our Silicon North Stars to come back and line up in the front here. Great. So I'm grateful and thankful to each and every one of you for coming out to show your support. And we're so excited to introduce our North Stars to the community. So I wanted our students to have a chance to see who's in the room and get to know you. So we're going to do a very quick round the horn. You can just take the microphone, please say your name and what company or organization you work with. So it's that point in the evening. The judges have deliberated and have some feedback. So I'm going to invite Wayne, Melinda, and Lara up to the stage. Sure.
Again, great job, students. And it was a tough challenge, but we came up, every morning we were winners. So the team that wins most human-centered is HCO.
HCO. A quick photo of the judges here. The team that won the most focused approach and the most awesome name, by the way, the land of 10,000 drums.
All right, for best product design, the North Star Rescue Team.
The team that wins most audacious vision, Team Inspired.
Thank you again to all of our judges. And just to let you know, the week isn't over yet. Tomorrow morning, our students will head to Singularity University, and then we'll explore here, and we'd love to stay connected throughout the year when the students get back home and form their alumni community. So you can follow us online at #SiliconNStars. And before we close, we'd love to get a large group photo of the whole community. So if everyone would be willing to come up, we could put all the adults and the community members in the back and the North Stars in the front.
You're always playing on the floor. Because that's my signature pose. Y'all do yours, I'll do mine. No!
Hey, this row is going to have to kind of squat like this.
What? Work on those. Hey, y'all. Oh, sorry.
Cheese on 3. 1, 2,